everyone, today is another magical day at Walt Disney World. Today we're at Hollywood Studios at 6:57 in the morning. And today we're headed to Rise of the Resistance. Now today's video is going to be a little bit unique because based on several requests that I've gotten from friends, today I'm going to show you exactly how to get a boarding pass for Rise of the Resistance first thing in the morning. Now keep in mind, this process may change as we see the boarding pass process adapt and change over time, but at the time of filming, this is how you get a boarding pass at Rise of the Resistance. First things first, you want to get to Hollywood Studios as early as makes sense. Right now you can hear an announcement inside Hollywood Studios for the opening of Rise of the Resistance boarding passes. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning. Don't do this. This is the first thing. Don't get to the parking lot at 7. You want to get here before maybe 6:45 so that you can get through security and in the gates before 7. The key is to get in there before 7. But for example, if you can't get in before 7, what I'm doing right now, and you're walking in a tiny bit late, don't worry. From past experience, you can still get a boarding pass as you walk in around 7, maybe 7:05. But anytime after that, it's gonna be a little tough. Time is now 7:02, walking up to security. Now a little bit of a line at security, so we should still make it. Again, don't do this. Don't do this. I'll show you how to get a boarding pass once we get inside, but will I still get one? Yes, I'll still get one. Might be a little later in the day, so you wanna be in there before 7, but 2 minutes late, you can still make it. Now it's especially helpful not to have a bag in moments like that because bag line would have taken at least 5 minutes and I may not have gotten a boarding pass. Time is now 7:03. We'll make it.
Good, how you doing?
Got boarding group 121. Sure enough, made it to Hollywood Studios and got boarding group 121, but now I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. Now, before you even get into the park, the important part is to make sure that your entire family or your traveling party is linked to the My Disney Experience app, Walt Disney World app. Everyone's linked together so that you can all sign into the same boarding group at the same time. As soon as you have that one person who's gonna sign everyone in, as soon as you enter, as soon as everyone touches through that touch point to get into Hollywood Studios, you're gonna go to Rise of the Resistance, access by boarding group. It's that very first thing when you open the app. It's on top, you can see those AT-ATs and you can see the button Find Out More. You're gonna click that button to make your way into the actual boarding group process. Now, once you make it to this page, you'll see My Status or Join Boarding Group. The critical part now is to join as fast as you can. You're gonna click Join Boarding Group and then select everyone in your traveling party. If for any reason it says that someone's not checked in or someone doesn't have a ticket that's valid for that day, don't worry, keep refreshing the app. As long as they do and you know they do and it's linked to the app, you should be fine. If you run into any issues, go straight to guest services and they can help you. If you do run into that problem though, the critical part is to make sure that at least a couple people in your traveling party make it into a boarding group so that you can go to guest services and you can say, oh, this person has a pass. We tried to link them and it didn't work, but the rest of our party has boarding group 50 or whatever it is. That way they'll know, okay, everyone was here, just there was an issue with the app. That's one really important piece to take away. Once you join a boarding group, you can check My Status throughout the day to see where you are. We got boarding group 121, which is technically a backup boarding group, doesn't guarantee a spot on Rise of the Resistance, but more often than not, they do make it to 121 and beyond. Now at this point, you don't have to stay in the park. You can make your way out and do anything you want. Just keep an eye on the app. Keep an eye on that status throughout the day so you can see what boarding group they're on so you don't miss yours. You don't have to stay in the park. You don't even have to stay on a property. You can go anywhere, literally anywhere, and you remain in the boarding group. The key is once your boarding group is called, you have 2 hours to get back to the line, so keep a close eye on it. Now, first thing in the morning, it's a great time to go off and enjoy some of those attractions, but you'll notice Slinky Dog Dash already a line all the way out here beyond the Walt Disney Theater next to the Little Mermaid. Oh my gosh. If you want to get in this line, you absolutely can. You can even do it while you're trying to check in for Rise of the Resistance. It's an option if you want. Unbelievable to see. It's not just Slinky Dog Dash. Toy Story Midway Mania's line goes all the way out here. It goes out and around. Wow. So it looks like we're not alone here with a lot of other guests trying to get on those private attractions while waiting for Rise of the Resistance. But there are some other attractions. Just looked at the app. You can see alien swirling saucers. Apparently, 5-minute wait. Take a look to the right of Slinky Dog Dash. There's construction right to our right over there. That's for the new restaurant. I cannot wait for it. The time is now 7:16 in the morning and boarding groups are still open. So you can still join a boarding group at 7:16 in the morning on some days. It's not every day that's like that, but some days it is. 2-hour wait for Slinky Dog Dash, 50-minute wait for Toy Story Midway Mania, 5-minute wait for Alien Swirling Saucers. Let's do it. A little bit longer than we thought for Alien Swirling Saucers, but we're getting there. Time is now 7:35. Take a look. Boarding groups still available. Backup ones, but really cool to see. Even 7:35. I wouldn't wait that long. I really wouldn't. I highly recommend before 7. But never hurts to be in that backup boarding group. One of the benefits of getting here first thing in the morning, enjoying rides with lower crowds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, first thing in the morning, the entrance to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge via Toy Story Land is closed right here. You can see a few minutes later, about 45 minutes after opening, they open it back up. It just helps with traffic flow. 7:45 in the morning now, and you can see lots of people already here inside Galaxy's Edge and Batuu. Wow. Even for that Ronto morning wrap, you can see it's actually a 15-minute wait to get into Ronto Roasters. Time is now 7:50. Definitely a backup boarding group, but it is still open right now. Ronto morning wrap, a fantastic way to start the day. Time is now 8:16, and you can see Join Boarding Pass no longer available. It has reached capacity an hour and 15 minutes after the opening. Now, I do have a feeling it was actually earlier than that, maybe like an hour, maybe like 50 minutes, something like that. But it's good to see that even if you arrive a few minutes later, you can still get a boarding pass for Rise the Resistance. That boarding pass may be a backup group, but you know what? Backup group's better than no group at all, right? And one of the negatives of a backup boarding group is that if it does go down, and sometimes it does, it's a newer attraction, sometimes this happens, not as much as when it first opened, but if it does, your chances of going on the ride start to diminish a lot. One thing I'm realizing about living in Florida, which I didn't fully understand, I guess, until I got here, January at Disney or in Orlando does not necessarily mean 50s and 60s. There are days now where it's been 30 degrees or 40 degrees. It's been really, really cold. So one more note to make sure you pack accordingly. Just check the app and we're still on boarding group 39. So I brought the jacket back to the car because it is warming up here in Florida. Let's take the Skyliner gondola to Epcot and Festival of the Arts, which we really haven't spent much time at yet. Let's go do it. Now, today's not going to be an in-depth tour of Festival of the Arts, but it's going to be a quick overview, just a quick look at some of the offerings. We'll do a very, very intense tour of Festival of the Arts another day, just not today. Take a look at this picture. Always love this one. It's a great one for two. You can get one as a pirate and one as a mermaid. A little bit different from past years. You see that ink is actually being done right here. Instead of the Odyssey Pavilion, where you kind of customize your own shirt, it's being done near the Canada Pavilion. I'm tempted by this charcuterie board right there. I actually saw a guest go by with it. Super tempted by it, but $14. I might have to wait until David's with me so we can split it up. Wow. Oh, they took away my Pop Artsicle. Oh my gosh, I loved that slushie. No longer here. Oh my gosh, maybe next year. Deconstructed dish. Disney, bring back the Pop Artsicle. It was so good. Feeling artful Epcot, and there's Figment front and center. Festival of the Arts. Absolutely love it. It's fantastic to see. That is so, so cool to see. They're actually working on the next 3D art right here. It looks like you can walk up those stairs to take that picture. I love the 3D art. Take a look, more of those photo ops right here for Festival of the Arts. Very, very cool to see. You can see two different photo frames right there. We'll be getting all of those. Don't worry, throughout the festival, we definitely will. Here's Paint by Numbers. I really enjoy this one where everyone kind of gets together to make an amazing creation. Now, when Michelle was here, we actually did the colorful Figma one together. This is a brand new one. Let's paint it. I want to try and paint every single one this year. Take a look at that. That is an amazing one. That's one we've never done before. It's going to be amazing. We're doing 6 squares today, and I've got number 12, which is kind of this dark red color. Going to be great. There it is. I've helped create part of the mural here. Going to be very, very cool to see it complete. Fantastic. I love it. Very, very cool one. Here we are inside the Pixar Film Fest studio here, and you'll see there's a new meet and greet with Mickey Mouse. mouse. Very cool background here, love it. And there's Mickey right there meeting with his new background and curtain right there. I really, really like this meet and greet inside the Pixar Film Fest studio area. Very cool. Now the Mickey meet and greet is right over there, the Film Fest studio, but you'll find some more meet and greets inside ImageWorks, the exit of the Figment attraction. Take a look, there is Vanellope and Wreck-It Ralph right there. They have their standard meet and greet, but on the other side, brand new Imagination Land with Joy, and I love that background there. That is so cool, amazing to see. Wow. I saw this mug as I was passing by here, and it's a really cool one, Monsters University. And look at that handle right there, a very cool M right there. Awesome. Now this is very interesting. They have these silicone straws right here for those who don't want to use the paper straws. And they've got Figment, the Epcot symbol, and there's even a little cleaner brush right there as well. $9.99 for these two straws inside ImageWorks right here. That is very interesting to see. Now you may recall before the Festival of the Arts began, we were wondering what these kiosks would be used for, and I took a guess and I said merchandise, and we were right. Take a look. They are here, more merchandise. Well, you know, there's a lot of other construction at Epcot, so it makes a lot of sense. There'd be extra spots for merchandise all around here. I am incredibly tempted by this popcorn bucket. $17, Skyliner inaugural year popcorn bucket right there. Even that bee is tempted too. Wow, this is, oh my gosh, so tempted. $17. I may break down and get it. I may. Oh my gosh. Something brand new for this year's Festival of the Arts. Take a look. They've got these special butterfly wing photo ops right there. So you can basically stand right there as if you're a butterfly, and the wall acts as the background. Disney, this was so smart. Even got ones for the little kids right there. That is so incredibly smart. Wow. Definitely major changes here at Epcot. Take a look. What used to be the Innovations building is no more. It's basically just kind of been ripped off. Everything behind there is just open, as you can see. And you got this walkway, which is open for now, but not much longer, because they have to demolish the rest of this building right here and make for that brand new space here in Epcot. Take a look at this. You can no longer walk past what used to be Mouse Gear right here to walk towards World Showcase. This entire area right back here is a no walking zone at all while construction is going on. Very interesting to see. So the only way is to walk towards Test Track and Mission Space. Wow. Take a look. You've got living statues right here made of gold and silver. You can see one of them gold kind of driving away there. The other one silver about to take off in flight. Very cool to see. I'm super impressed by them every single time. Take a look at this. Some of the construction here for the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. The wall is now much closer to the attraction itself, and you can get a better view of the old Wonders of Life Pavilion, now the Play Pavilion. Wow, so impressive to see all of these changes extremely quickly. I'm actually wondering if there's a new walkway that's going to be put in right here to allow guests to come through here while the construction is going on, but I don't think I've gotten this close to what used to be Ellen's Energy Adventure in the longest time. Take a look. That is indeed a walkway. I'm pretty sure it's going to be open for guests. It's right next to the Guardians of the Galaxy building. Right there. Here's the building. Right there. I'm so close to it. This is the wall. I'm right here. It's amazing. And then here's the walkway that's going to be from Spaceship Earth over to here, over to the new Mouse Gear. Very impressive to see how far the construction has come in extremely little time. Take a look. They're definitely working all behind those curtains right back there. It's going to be super impressive when it's done. Amazing to see how much change happens like that incredibly quickly. Now this walkway is open next to Test Track. Test Track over there. The bathrooms aren't open anymore, but you can now walk around these buildings to make it back towards World Showcase. A lot of changes really fast. Take a look at these really interesting lights right here as we're making our way from over there, from where those bathrooms used to be and Test Track is. Look at these lights, kind of like this pillar right there. That's so cool. Looking forward to seeing those at night. Gonna take a quick look at the 2D chalk art right here, and I'm always so impressed with all of these. And I know they're supposed to go away, but I feel like they should be like framed, or wax should be put over them to keep them, because they're so incredibly impressive. Take a look right there. Figment right there. Super cool. And there's Baby Yoda right up there. You see that third one over? That is so cool. Look how lifelike this one is. The chalk art is just so amazing. Wow, I love seeing them actually work on it as we're walking by here. Wow, amazing. Here at Pop Eats, and I'm tempted to try the shrimp ceviche and the blue sky black cherry boba freeze. Both sound really, really good. Very kind suggestion of the customer behind the register, and get the chicken instead. Heard it's much, much better. And still that black cherry boba freeze. That sounds super good. From Pop Eats, we've got the chicken. Looks very interesting, but extremely small portion. Much smaller than I thought it would be. And that black cherry boba freeze. Both look really good. I'm more interested in the boba freeze. I'm gonna try that chicken first. A lot of sauce on there. There's just so much of it. So I'm gonna try and cut the chicken just a little bit and kind of put it all in the sauce. Amazing, the sauce is so many different colors. You got purple and pink and yellow and green. Amazing, bon appetit. You really can taste that pesto in there. I like it. I like an extremely small portion. Should say that right off the bat. The flavor is extremely good. If you love pesto, I might recommend it, but otherwise I probably would go for something that a little bit more filling. There's a little bit more filling, a little bit more of it, but not bad. Now for the black cherry boba freeze. Cheers. A very strong cherry flavor in there. Very sweet. Oh my gosh, I love it. Just as it sounds. Black cherry, great flavor to it, not tart at all. That one I would get again. Between the two, it's definitely the black cherry boba freeze. Wow, that's so good. Spicy beef shumai, super tempted by that. And panda bubble tea, but still got the black cherry in my hand. So not yet, but maybe later. Take a look, we're by Germany now, and these sculptures right here are so incredible. I love it. Wow, the elephants right there, dog over there, pig. Wow, there's even a T-Rex one right there. That is so, so cool. Reminds me so much of the Star Wars Day at Sea Cruise right here. Take a look at this larger-than-life frozen Han Solo. Super, super impressed by that. Even the coloring down there, you can see kind of goes from the bronze up to kind of the silver. Wow. Very cool. The Animation Academy is here at the American Gardens Theater, and they actually give you a clipboard and paper, and I found out that today it is Jack Skellington that they're drawing. Not going to do it today, but eventually we'll definitely try this. Here at Artist's Table by the American Adventure Pavilion, and the seared scallops are actually here on this list, this colorful cuisine list at the back of that passport right there. And you get that complimentary culinary treat at the end after you complete it, so it's a perfect time to try that scallop. And I'm thinking about the sipping chocolate as well. You know, I love it, but I've tried it before. I'm thinking probably no this time, but maybe next time we'll come back for sipping chocolate. From the American Adventure Artist Table, we've got the pan-seared scallop right here. It looks super, super good. I'm super excited to try it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not a bad scallop. Not the best scallop I've ever had, but not bad. There's this cheese, this fried cheese right there on the top, which really, really adds to it, and the peppers underneath also add. Yum. Overall, it's a good scallop, but I definitely would not go out of my way for it. I think we'll find other, even better options around Festival of the Arts. Let's keep going. Take a look. Spin art right here by the Morocco Pavilion. You actually get on the bike and you spin and you create a masterpiece like the one we can see right there. Here's Paige O'Hara right here by France, meeting with fans. Very, very cool. Now, in order to meet Paige O'Hara, you do have to buy one of her pieces of artwork here, and it's very, very nice, but the least expensive item that I could find was $50 to meet with her, which is nice, totally understandable. She's here, a lot of people want to meet her, but you do have to purchase something that she made in order to meet her. Now, this is one I saw last year or something very close to it, and I love it. One of my favorites here at the Festival of the Arts. You can see every country, even the boats, and there's a throwback to Illuminations. This to me is one of the best pieces of artwork that I've seen. There's even, look at that, there's a figment, there's a hidden figment right there. That is fantastic. I absolutely love this one by Greg McCullough. Sure enough, it's $1,450, and there are 18 Epcot elements and 35 hidden Mickeys. I'm so impressed. So impressed by the entire thing. Sure enough, they have smaller versions right here. Here's $950 for the smaller one, and then an even smaller print version right here. Very, very nice. This one costs $50, but still super magical. Sure enough, we found the poster version of it as well, $440. Wow, I'm gonna appreciate it from right here. Something I noticed here as I'm walking from France toward England, take a look at the skyline right there. There's Test Track right over there, very, very nice. And then next to it, kind of blends in there. See how the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind building has almost completely blended into the sky? The color of the building is really, really smartly designed. It kind of tricks you to think that it's not even there unless you're really paying attention to it. Very cool. Next one on our colorful cuisine is the vanilla rose water and pistachio panna cotta shaped like a rose from Canada. It's gonna be good. From the Marketplace Kitchen in Canada, we've got the vanilla rose water and pistachio panna cotta shaped like a rose. Looks super, super nice. And I like what's garnished right there, kind of like a green, like almost like what it's sitting on, or like a flower. Very, very cool. Let's try it together. Take a look. It's actually kind of like solid on the outside. You kind of have to break it a little bit in order to get the panna cotta on the inside. Wow. I have a feeling this first bite's gonna be mostly chocolate. It's a colder panna cotta. I'm used to kind of like a room temperature panna cotta, but it's really, really good with the pistachio taste. My sister Michelle would love this panna cotta. Really, really good. You have to know what you like. The pistachio is a little bit strong in there, but it's really, really good. After a few more bites, gotta tell you, it's actually not my favorite. Not my favorite. The rose water, that flavor does not quite go well with me. Tastes like a rose. Yeah, it does taste like a rose, so if you like that taste, you'll like it, but for me, it's just not my favorite. Really, really isn't. I wish Michelle was here to try it with me, but no, it's, I'm gonna skip this one in the future. You may love it though, so to each their own, I think. Well, I'm back at the popcorn stand right now. That Skyliner bucket is truly calling my name right there. I mean, it just, oh my gosh. I think that's gonna be it. I think I'm gonna get that Skyliner bucket, fill it with the popcorn. As long as they fill it 3 times, you get the refills for $2 a piece, you make your money. Like you made your money, so yeah. Skyliner bucket, popcorn bucket. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna break down and do it. I don't always do this, but I broke down and got it. It's so convenient though, Skyliner car with that buffalo blue cheese popcorn. Spicy, but delicious. Super convenient because I get to have it right here on my shoulder and vlog at the same time. Water in hand, yum. Great time here at the Festival of the Arts. Now I'm gonna head back on the gondola and make our way back to Hollywood Studios. Take a look at the Skyliner merchandise right here. Super, super nice. They even got the Funko Pop right there, but you compare it to the brand new popcorn bucket. I like the popcorn bucket. It really is amazing to see how popular the Skyliner really, really is. There's a tremendous amount of people who are here interested in going from this station, the transfer station at Caribbean Beach, to Epcot and Riviera. Just so many people. And even though it's a super long line, it goes super fast. Back at Hollywood Studios now, in time to continue making that money's worth out of the popcorn bucket. Gonna get a refill of popcorn here, $2 refill. So you make your money back if you get it 3 times. You refill 3 times. Coming soon, Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. Stay tuned. Get it? Stay tuned. That's funny. Looks like they're getting some official filming over here, maybe in preparation for the big event. You can see Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway coming along extremely quickly here. There are some new kind of brackets right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, kind of like in green, but they're gonna put the sign up there and you can see yellow coverings right here for those kind of fast pass and standard return times. Looks awesome. After spending some time here, they're still on group 80, so I think I'm actually gonna go back, spend some time with David. Maybe he'll come to the park as well, and then we'll make our way for Rise of the Resistance later tonight. Hopefully they make it for that backup group. Sure enough, David and I are here for a magical night here at Epcot Festival of the Arts. David has to get his magnet, and then we're going to make our way possibly back to Hollywood Studios for that boarding pass. They're at 95 now, so hopefully they make it to 121, and then maybe resort time. Walking into Epcot now, underneath Spaceship Earth, and take a look, there have been some more changes here. You can see the bush barrier now covers half of the old entrance, and I have a feeling, this is just my feeling, that this is going to be a new walkway towards that area next to the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster that we saw earlier today. So I think we're going to be able to walk from here over there in the future. That's what I would envision. We'll have to wait and see, but construction update. David and I are now walking back towards the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And you can see, it's very tough for you to see, but through there you can see a little bit of light and all the construction inside. Clearly just bare bones still at the moment, but not for long. Yes, it is a bit smaller inside Mouse Gear 2.0, which is what I'm calling this at the moment, but it is no less magical. They've really brought a lot of those same designs and kind of the boards where you can see kind of those shirts up there, and the sleeping characters, and even more all around. Inside the Land Pavilion here, and David and I just realized that Awesome Planet is open now. We have not tried it yet. 10 minutes to the next show. Let's head it. Here we go in to see Awesome Planet. No videotaping inside, but we'll let you know all about it. Great show. It was all about conservation, protecting the planet. Gotta tell you, it was really visually appealing. Really spectacular to see those visuals of the planet itself. Really, really impressed by it. Dave, what'd you think?
Definitely a cool one. I liked kind of how the whole story went. You know, it's got the evolution to it, the story arc to it. I think it was a good one overall.
Definitely recommend it if you want to learn more about the planet, if you want to get visually very, very cool images of the planet. It's a really cool movie. In line now for Soarin'. Really, really short wait. 35 minutes. This looks less than 35 to me. Then we'll be on our way to Hollywood Studios for Rise the Resistance. Always enjoy soaring, and I took a look at the app, and it looks like those boarding groups are again stuck. We're on 113, and we have not moved. Well, Rise looks like it's not going to be back open for us in time, so we're going to head on the seas with Nemo and friends and keep an eye on the app.
I wonder if clownfish taste funny.
So sure enough, we are stuck. Boarding groups 111 to 113. It's now caught up almost completely. I would imagine there was probably another shutdown. The park closes at 8 p.m., Hollywood Studios, but there are extra magic hours until 10. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe loading back up. Hard to know, but I doubt it. I think we probably won't make it tonight, but that's okay. We have other times to experience it. Very interesting. I didn't think Figment was open this late, but it must be a seasonal thing because it's 5-minute wait.
Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination.
Sure enough, the time is now 8:06 in the evening. Hollywood Studios is technically closed except for extra magic hours, but unfortunately that does not count in the boarding passes. They are now done for the day, meaning we missed Rise the Resistance. That happens, so it goes to show, the earlier you can get to Hollywood Studios for this, the better. You want to be there before 7, before the time. Otherwise, you could run into the issue that I did today, where you miss Rise the Resistance. Now, since I was in a backup boarding group, this does happen. 113 was the last group that they made today, so there's no extra ticket, no extra fast passes. We were in a backup group. We knew it at 7:05 in the morning. So, another day. We'll make it back on Rise Resistance another day. After a spectacular day today, David and I are actually making our way out. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to ride Rise, but had a fantastic day nonetheless. Got that popcorn bucket. You know I love it. Thanks so much for sharing in the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time.
Have a magical day.
And see you real soon.